Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Tat Osahine Buachi Jan, a deputy spokesperson, AFRC, in 1979. Yaden Chichen Komokakra, if indeed, the chairman of the AFRC, Ebekachire say, and expunge transitional provisions from the current 1992 constitution. Or no Sahine Buachi Jan, the thoughts, and saying, Osahine Yamuhadu Banit FM so. Osahine na wiempo oho etesen.
Oh, ya na bo me hoye.
Oye. 40th anniversary of June 4th. Wakasa extensively aka ensemwa na there's a particular area ye hwehwe osusu ye dempo a enka wode ebeba. Anything chairperson of the AFRC, Right Lieutenant retired Jerry John Rawlings, or say ye expand transitional provisions na a share a year 1992 constitutions no na wo ho susu ye die bi
I am on the DP ni ID kan enye simple senior osi aka tra sa so no ID o constitution is entrenched na we focus entrenched yeah thinking as the pa na the especially if you constitution no more na edin and say you go to referendum name you can have home and some as which my yeah na no one can me so disappointed when him say yet that easy
to the extent to say or ascribe reasons in tia yenye said the political leaders decision makers ni be selfish afofro pani adufru padwa wo mo na ya abuse your office enunti na yenye transitional provisions no the way ye the saying
how do you one can because transitional provisions and free regimes to be specific regimes and net politicians elect woman na cover woman you can say one can because military regimes are about only say okay a constitution where they show and I can say a DB or me ultimate power cause and become once a million. You were not referring the transition. I was not referring to constitutionally elected government. Constitutionally elected government. The only protection they have is the law of the land.
Now, what should say? Constitution, 1992. We start time now. Crowd there. Oh, United Kingdom. Oh, drink. Na fede yema consultative assembly na ye as opposed to previous constitutions na constituent assembly na ye we so consultative assembly no ye gitumu ewie ya article by article ansa na ye de transitional provisions yi ba be shemu aye section by section na ufrisa dia must have informed the idea say after framers na wie no ene ye de we be shemu yi
eno dia na se no kan na media ndi na me menka enko for nemu first time my area constitution no 1979 ye handover transitional provision was put in indemnify previous military regimes including the FRC and senior kind omo di shemu a abra omammo inum bia amane nti basa ni hu ye ni bufu ipaze na de we say we amane o because so case of you ya FRC regime no and the Bolivia it indemnity to cover us. So because you take over and there was no parliament to dismiss, there was no parliamentarian to lock up, there was no constitution to set aside. In other words, you could abaya woman put to a civilian government na would boss two it be a difference. So there's a difference between that and other regimes. So in the movie is a sense who say as my work can, it doesn't cover current administration. Because this current administration has so many sanctions built in the constitution. Transitional provision into me wow. In any case, how transitional is it? 10 years, 20 years, 100 years, and also one can. So, in the Wakaya, Mfizanyana Kwanswa, because the same word or you must say, a pound, Nimeranka a pound, and then can cover taxes, you see. But the CIO civilian administration, the Oyoko, Chirag, special prosecution, and the other can what can I say? Because of transitional provisions now, politicians today, any Razwa, I mean, they are no correct.
Yo, asa hinasa na abekro no. Mfie eye aduanani na AFRC na udi mu akotene. Na watchre wo autobiography ana obi atwere wo biography ama ho.
There be Miana, I compare a book on the regime. I have my friend say, Call to Duty, the enforced restoration of the Constitution of Ghana. In fact, yeah, specific job. So, yeah, Enka say you hold people to account whatever. No. We held people to account within the laws of the land from 66 to 79. Period. In this Enka, 10 years or so many years later, no one day, transitional provision more only AFRC can. So, incidentally, I was official spokesperson, not deputy, in America.
And sesenka omo indemnify obia or participate in AFRC no mo.
And because anybody be indemnity. So, the Americans are not be anti because 40 years on, people are not one. It's a dangerous government, knowing some people. See, Mama, I'm explaining. Say, 1960 criminal code. And so, share cut-off point in 1960 criminal code. And I stated clearly, say, the awful, you, and I say, Abba, and I say, more, now, two, Abaya Yatu, Abama Noa, Why also high treasonable offense that they convinced and so for death. It's 1960. That particular code, ya share 1960 Constitution, ya share 1969 Commission identity about power, ya share 79 Constitution about demand about power, ya share 1992 Constitution, so you're operating. And the law is very specific. And the way regime over, I say, what we go to buy it to a Ramano, indemnity be in as a cover. So much. In the Senator Kai, one to me. Our focus is he was being economical with the truth. When to me, I'm kind of prepared for say, and then na transitional provision on indemnity clause was supposed to do. It is a cover one won't take part in the military regimes that are under the constitution. Unfortunately, the youth of 4-month regime. And if you say, there is an oversight, and I say, Wapayo, and all the because, you buy and committee any crime, you can see here indemnity. For instance, and before you look back and say, we are trying to we are so, buy any declare in house or good nation was corrupt. We were very specific about it. Now, suddenly, we require only 4 months to do it, military style. So, it started, he declared 4 months period to do it and hand over to a constitutionally elected government. Yeah? 4 months, and not 1 week. We have 1 week to spare. And he said, no, can say, and one thing I'm politicians, correct, because It does not. Mra affected constitutional regime operators. Where anything will say, one more sanctions there already. So many sanctions. Chirac, Iroko, a special prosecution, the traditional courts, and so forth and so forth and so forth. We Ayarga, Yedin court, I can say, transitional provision, a protection, and the the object of the transitional provision. How transitional was it? And for me, no, first of all, thank you. Oh, we go and also on here, and also on who die. Sana me feel say Abba.
Asa you know what can say AFRC there. Now we should say wasn't transitional provisions no cry cover mo because manye boni bia. Quickly na obi ashasi busa say na generals no for instance kwasi amankwa afrifa emre mu na mudi kun no ana na dien na oye ya emre bubo no ntia mukun no
almost see back to memory lane 1966 24 February and I could see afrifa na akutuka co-authors there of 1966 school ya omudi kwame nkoma se ni ato abama no etu abano guye so na ye bae no esie ho to account me ka say the abaya watu na busa akwa so no de wo primary law no e de say do fa kwa say do fa so na me kan nti ye count to ye no ye nya how many regimes 1966 coup against Buzia Kwame Nkrumah 1972 coup against Kwame Buzia and then the continuity of it after 1979 so in the technical these are the cut-off points for the people that indemnity clause it is a cover
it will be to say kwasi amankwa free far modern representing 66 scenario na obi bebusa say General Ankra ono na lead ono so na ebe omu leader ade na General Ankra tenas ye ema kwasi amankwa free far mo na mkofa de bekun no
wait General Ankra was in retirement near kofa no bae ono otu ebo akase mewa so enti ye buy the draw line say the active participants of those who actually pull the trigger who moved the military into the center of politics. Women even who are responsible. Now, one thing about me, most of you don't know say, if you're a serving officer, you are subject to two laws, the military law and the civil law. So, you cannot use the military law to cover anybody who was then in retirement. And he was not a serving officer. And he was excused on that ground. So a civilian, like anybody else. I had a little degree in not be a civilian, no mobile. So there was every Friday and day. He started it with Kuloka. And Kuloka unfortunately was killed. He was killed in an aborted coup. So you couldn't have brought his body to try. Yeah? And you know, say yan try we use the summary trial, which is a legitimate procedure of military law procedure. The who control in the act of war, bullets are flying, won't even go according to I put it to you, John, this and that, and especially when you have a time limit of 4 months. So if you use summary trial, a cover river. So and anybody who was executed. That's why, if you look at the list carefully, Halenum Bianca, because they were policemen and technically they were civilians. Me what? No. No, it's near what survival the 1966 coup. And it's a cafe. See, there's also a celebrated thing in law. Say, criminal crime does not have a time limit. Who also crime now? 100 years ago, with me, yachiwa edwa famraso enitina waka Israel is the Germans or one more year 1945 war against the Israelis in so na mekano and already you know the it's cut clear and gives a phobia or yes so near or this so your mind call or so your military when they call dear about mono. And then, like I say, at that time, the only person who fit that crime was the river.
It is a nay, who can say na more time limit of 4 months, and yes. It now prefer summary trial as opposed to the tedious trial by indictment. Now people say, prosecution at which point you're convicted punishment near death there. Why would you want to opt for summary trial? In the on hindsight, would you still think it was right to have gone for the summary trial as opposed to trial by indictment?
What other trial would have fit the 4 months trial? Adjournment to Grana say they are passing the stage, you ain't me on American. Ain't you buy and say only soldiers could be held accountable. There were 3 levels of punishment. Accountability and probity. I'm on advice from legal luminary that Mr. Kwame Frey and others. So, you see, what fell far of the removing the military into the any officer be who play the leading role, he will at the superior level, and now with me at capital punishment. In other words, the superior officers, and they take responsibility for the actions of the subordinate officers. If you're a subordinate officer and a superior officer, you can say, go and see somebody at the ranger because we are flying one. You don't ask questions, but you are not held responsible for what happened. It is those who are in charge, like us, who have to come and answer why it happened. That's why I've taken the time and always be a ranger and be explaining. We didn't do that recklessly. So, we stated clearly there, capital punishment, criminal code, constitution, before that, it's reserved for only the military personnel. There are a list of people who executed them. There was not a single person who could qualify to be a civilian or a policeman or a lawyer. And if we hadn't done it that way, people like Vitozu could have gone. Because they were part of the school. Who would have been executed because he was the head of the Constitutional Commission. We limited execution as a punishment to military personnel, but more important, the military police who were in charge of the country could have ordered the army to move into politics, which is Mrano Ebra. And I was the last one standing from that group. On American.
It's not just by so logic, not just a ma to a champion so bemo. This will be better ever catch they say it was the Jelucope Mafia. And na womo epe kwasi omo pe kutu champon emuja nti eni ku no a it may not be accurate.
Anya no correct. Let me explain it further. We had 72 kuno was led by champon the young text, the 4 majors. Akwameba, Abu Feli, and others I cannot remember now. So, now 1978 or there about 75, and I frame Echo Castle. Oh, these are some of the reasons. Yeah, can you say a situation a major taking the like having the last word on how to run the country, All other CDS who was a member of the council. At last, who resource or sell it to. Oh, that was not a proper way of doing things. And you catch it almost say they were reduced to the level of commissioners of state and not members of the NRC. Follow me. Agbo, Kwame Ban, and a few others failed to say, and yet, no one on Kuno. And so, when you reasons for doing a coup, they were resigned instead of that. Young for Munkan, a friend is saying, we may better say punish a woman because they were not in the position to do what they wanted to do. Feli was the only one who didn't go. And that's why he was included on the list. Well, it's unfair to the others who left. And one could make an example for those others to follow. So one, we use the military law of summary trial. And your logic is there. Why? From Yaba. I mean, are you a chairman for yes? Your GH number is so yes. Are you aware that criminal code or the constitutional provision, no? And Mao can say, what the army be kwaku who say yes. So what will run now? Punishment in it, say yes. Now show us why that punishment should not be used against you. What do you mean certify the panel, no? Which is the People's Court, duly constituted People's Court with investigative arms on a mechanic. Then say take him away. It shouldn't last more than 15 minutes. Yeah? But it was good.
Because once was my can you say, Ubo the GH number, Ebo the Dean, say, wouldn't mean far, I mean, no.
You look back, arrest somebody wrongly and execute him. So it's a capital punishment.
And the ultimate pointed out, says, would the Amino Echo Yukua, resultant punishment, no, a capital punishment. One can say, would you cook to civilian government and answer, what's an answer the Akuyiku? So can anybody then use the same logic? Say, if AFRC, JJ Rawlings, and or Sahin Boachijan, at the army, Aquakuyiku, and thereby capital punishment in the capital a
the weakness in that position is there. Abana you too know any elected government. What do you say? Akufo-Addo was not Jerome was not elected. Afrifa was not elected.
It would mean first soldier enko to an elected government na person.
The law is clear on that. At any time, you can't.
It is just an illegitimate government be or where the law would not more or less catch me
that.
If me go to.
Kokwado anko AK nanado Akufo-Addo dankwa ningugui umutumi enye ni pe umutumi ni omumra so na you just can't go and say arrest him and go and shoot him.
But a person share the logic of the past. The logic of the past and say would the soldier equal to an elected government punishment no a death. And yetimiaji atumo if we are to follow your logic FW Kufu.
That is the legal provision under the criminal code, but subsequent constitutional provisions up to 1992.
Exactly. But the point now we want to come about and say that if FW Kufu was leading an illegitimate government, as per your logic, EDR, and then AFRC, Monsusu Mukoko 2, Kufu Nidia, Naja, legitimate cause.
Legitimate because Kufu had no right to be there to call himself head of state.
But you had the right to overthrow him.
The law, not that we have the right. The law as it stood then and as it stands now, empowered us to do what we did.
It's not just a law. It didn't.
When you free constitution,
Niposuma musumu nkotu akufu no eye Ghana law.
Ghana mra and free team. I'm on point here. Say since 1960, no. That position has been outlawed and illegal. So with my other, and I could everybody knew that. If you read carefully, or you had a letter he wrote to a Champonoa, he was aware of this.
It now, nothing yemra 79. Now, Osahin Boachijan, or your spokesperson to AFRC, and Fred Kufu, and head of government, technically, and the present day prime minister. Na
That
I
was the constitutional arrangement that we used.
exactly. It not just a former prime minister ni ene ka say. So what she say Sena FWK Kufu lead illegitimate government and for which Momono enjoined by the law Mukoko 2 noa. After fast forward to 1981. Na John Rawlings without Boachijan Ekoko 2 Hilale Mamono. Na just say John Rawlings stand accused of a high crime and
and then the amnesty at home. That's what justified the amnesty I work constitutional and then about also ye amnesty the freehold. Just he opened himself to trial. Oh, it's not up to me because you were here. I'm going to therefore go and arrest him and hang him. The current constitution on one sign into law, no, makes 1981 illegitimate enterprise. So, engineering can say. So, opposite, everyone who from that legal position there, to say no, your government in place led by Kukwado, aka Nana Ado Danko Kukwado. So, Uncle Afro is in bed with them. Kukwado acknowledged publicly, say, I thank him for it. Oh no, Oyema, you defeated NDC. So,
factually, what we can talk about and say, Akufo-Addo acknowledged J.J. Rawlings with a thanks on his comments and upon assumption of office.
Yeah, that's why he helped him to defeat his own party, party that he's supposed to be a founder.
And first answer, so and answer also what Dana say.
Wait. Election a picnic, eh? That's what I'm making. The election to elect people to rule Ghana. 82 two major parties contested, and one was beaten. So if the winner comes out to say the founder of the other party and help him to win there, no person say. That's the name of parliamentary candidate was German Safwa. Me a campaign. Now let me tell you something that people don't know. They're the highest mountain in the area, no, farmers community called Siansa. Nana. Me campaign. Me rode down the hill. Me to valley mo.
Hey.
Yes. That's unless you go to because how would you have failed? We are come See,
but I mean, an interesting area you talk about. Yes, and the J.J. Rawlings because say yintimi expand transitional provisions now or open up for prosecution. Would you support it?
And I'm said the best way out of it. They say only persuade Kukwado, aka Nanado Danko Kukwado. One thing I make friend Kukwado and plus me for friend Kukwado. Fair enough. So now on pardon, or you soon the prerogative powers of clemency to pardon him from that crime, existing crime. Now, you free constitution, you amend the constitution. Now, all about free as a free man.
Oh, teachers, Rawlings may not be free after all. You know, I have to say.
No, like I said, Kufuor, for instance, they all come in names. Because Kufuor was part of 81 when the judges were murdered and abducted. There you can call a murder and abduction because there was no even semblance of trial.
It may just be or could join the PNDs into John Kufuor.
The local government secretary.
180 days no could do no crano. He's severally liable.
That's all. And this as it is so he opens all of them to legal attack and trial, not just JJ alone. And I don't think we have reached a point where we have to go through that road. If we can't sustain that kind of costly experiment. And the best food is if he believes Deputy Crossman has lived his purpose there, fair enough. The right thing to do is to ask Akufo-Addo to exercise his powers of prerogative to pardon him and others.
And that's what Nubet he's ready to stand trial.
Exactly. That's the only alternative. Say Akufo-Addo and yes, idea. The only thing is anybody who is determined to try him can go and try him.
And where do we start?
That's why I say, as a young democracy, to go through that route. I don't approve of that. You understand me? So either we left stripping those lies, or we go to the legal route of seeking pardon for everybody who took part in that. Because he cannot be, the 81 cannot be an exception to 66 and 72.
It nature say Ubia or liable for the highest crime of overthrowing a government, punishable by death, no, eventually was voted for to become an executive president of a democratic system.
Well, that does not wash away the crime. The crime does not. See, in law, we have something called the crime has no time limit. Say, we are Hitler group. We are put Peru near the prison. Now say, at the age of 98, what do they do to you? They execute you. They execute them, don't they?
And I just say, a Mubarak cry or Egypt cry at 82, no, you cannot to them.
Exactly.
Now tell us, Osahine Boachijan, and say logically, crimes are generous committee in near Yedi Ekun Womwa. Na Bibusa say, Major General Nesville Alexander or Dati Wellington, none a crime was soon saying.
Alexander, the crime, they say, he obstructed the prosecution of justice. In the sense, he said, he went to broadcasting house to say he has overturned our efforts to hold them to account. He was part of the army commander. So he was part of illegal enterprise. You see, broadcasting house, Omiukum, power of our soldiers. And now I can't chase you to Nima house, Nima police station, and hey,
it was no say no. A differing view is also suggesting say, or a battalion commander, and for that matter, he could have given orders to send a battalion no a move. But
he was an army commander.
Yes.
I was a company commander at that time, which is a company within a battalion.
Yes.
So, sorry if I have to educate you. So he could have done it, but it was not. The law does not allow him to do it.
No, but then other views are suggesting say they failed to reach him for him to give orders for them to move. Now, no. He actually did not ask them to shoot at anybody. And they are right for you to say, for.
That's factually incorrect because, 9 o'clock or by 8, he says, over 10. Yeah, for today, if I say, take over. No. The process of going to broadcasting house to do that, he fought his way through to broadcasting house and 4 soldiers died.
As a result of fighting his way, but he did not kill them.
Oh, he gave the order. He was the army commander. And so, who was army commander? Let's do this. And you get away with it.
Now, me chef final lap no na fe ajakura kokot na oncholo mu na je mframa wo German sase so na enipa ne bia hyase suggest say wutie de John Rawlings eka ya at the time amobaye ku no a na akwakoye say eye mo sojafo na mo nyam beef the senior versus the junior wakra wakakra say here is a major at the helm na brigadier and I say general ekwako salute no yentie JJ Rawlings kakra bi be 180 seconds na fe ni yemfa musa asem we say te waso kakra bi
you're welcome. Okay.
Fellow officers, if we are to avoid any bloodshed, I plead with you not to attempt to stand in their way, because they are full of malice, hatred we have forced into them all these years of suppression. They are ready to get it out, the venom that we have created. So for heaven's sake, do not stand in their way. They are not fools. If you have any reason to fear them, you may run. If you have no reason to feel guilty, do not move. Like I said, they are not fools. The judgment will come on. Burma come will be our meeting place today. Nicholson Stadium will be our meeting ground. Meanwhile, this is what will take place in every unit outside Accra. All units are to elect their own representatives on the new Revolutionary Council that has come to replace the Supreme Military Council, which is no more. The NRC is no more, and the Military Advisory is no more. Council is no more. The Ghana Armed Forces will be handing over to the civilians in due time. The elections will still take place, but before the elections come on, justice, overdue justice which has been denied to the Ghanaian worker, will have to take place. This, I promise you, some of us have suffered for far too long. You are either a part of the problem or a part of the solution. There is no middle way. Now, I do not expect all senior officers to take to their heels the way they normally do. We know those of them who are honest, some even among the SMC, the NRC, and the MAC. We know them. So for heaven's sake, do not run away. Be the man that you are, and come to work. Come to Birmingham. Nicholson Stadium will be our meeting ground, where our elections will take place. Natural leaders who are watching out for our welfare will be elected. If you think you've watched out for the welfare of your subordinate, you have no reason to fear. Natural leaders will now emerge, not those imposed on us. Meanwhile, the fellow citizens and Bishop, or is it Bishop Elisa and Sapon, are to report to Birmingham. The following civilian citizens, that's Mr. Kenneth Appa and Captain Batijan, Major Mensa Poku of Mortar, Captain Hoppenbauer, Captain Kwanzaa of 2 Brigade, Captain Kwashiga, Lance Corporal Mike Atinga, Lance Corporal Ansa Atiomo, Squadron Leader Dabbe, Lieutenant Nyantechi, Lance Corporal Tasiru, Corporal Boateng Owusu, Lance Corporal Sakwade, Warrant Officer Obeng of Reiki, Corporal Jack Mahoney, LAC Gachiko, Corporal Awudu Insia, Sergeant Alan Cash. I say again, let no man attempt to run away. If not, there will be further bloodshed. It is not necessary. This country can iron out its problems without the anticipated bloodshed. If you do stand in our way, obstruct us, then there will be. And for heaven's sake, there will be too much of it, because it's long overdue. Thank you. Further announcements will come later. Meanwhile, citizens are to carry on with their normal duties. Fellow officers.
Ozahine.
Yes, sir.
Na ade na ko wadwunu musabre ya wutie John Rawlings a little over 4 minutes.
Oh, it is a nice feeling to relive the past, and history, they have confirmed most of the things that I'm saying, because on echo your announcement, say yeah, winning. It's a complicated story that can be told later. But the most important thing I say, and ultimately say, we invite all of us to go and bunch up at Nicholson Stadium, which is not the right place to take that decision at that time. Some of us do say that's the wrong thing. Don't go there. Nobody goes there. So about an hour or two later, Enna or that Wellington went on air. Fortis way the broadcasting house. Well, over time, that's cool. So we were in active persecution of war. Yeah. I also throw it out. Now, they go for all kinds of things. And what you have read, confirms sometimes it is inappropriate way of handling the issue. For instance, Teshinumbua is not a place to suggest a amenity clause from the Constitution. There's an ordered, organized way in the Constitution to do that. In the same way, you cannot just bunch up a broadcast Nicholson Stadium for that. If he had gone, he would have come to play some of the leadership. We didn't go. That's why he went to broadcasting house and fought his way to CSAI. And he confirmed most of the things Americans say. These decisions are serious decisions you have to take in an organized way.
But so what here as some kind or open up or address officers and by inference suggesting say the junior officers and I say the junior ranks are full of malice, and then he goes further in it to suggest say Ghanaian work and wabre now no
boys are bread.
Boys are bread, their boys are bread. Now or no was suffer for far too long. And do you ask yourself, say, SMU junior officers rank and far no na money senior officers air contact when to be able to say, young Ghanaian citizens not fire ho bang.
Oh, you see, when you are dealing, the object of the attack is very important. You are dealing with state power. Who controls state power? So, whoever one went on to control state power on behalf of all of us. But that's my answer. On Americano. It's not something like attack on my village, armed robbery, no, but about attacking the village, was Lutu, no. We were going for a state power. You see, and at that time, people who pretended to embody state power were the council, the SMC2, which has emerged from a run of military regimes, illegal military regimes since 1966. So attack on those there at that time is attack on those at large.
Okay. So bit is Roger Felly, didn't you know?
Right. So, if you go back into the history, now find it out. Roger Felly was what? He was a signal regiment commander. Agbo was 1 battalion commander. Kwame Ban was 5 battalion deputy commander, more or less. You see, within the 7 command. Right. Now it came to a situation where they formed NRC, which was ruling the country. NRC 75. It reduced one more. It was an ambush, a counter ambush later in the castle. Your friend, one of the close the door and said, "Your time is up, boys." Your position where you feel it, Kwame Ban, Abu, the rest of them, a major general are always CDS or managing more affairs in the barracks and who are territory they are wrong. That's not the proper way of doing things. And the Mutumwa Ako, lower rank of the council, that's the executive council, commissioner of state. Hearing you. So now, restore the normal chain of command in the army. But Abu, Salome, and a few others decided that, look, we want to disconnect ourselves from, therefore, the coup of 1972. That's not our intention. We want to be in a position to do what we have to do and leave the appropriate legacy behind. The movie said, "The time about say, when Jeffrey Hodia, we are going home." It means and continue side legality, you know. It was only Feli who continued right up to 79. Oh, so his crime, the original crime, followed him right up to 1979. And that's why he was included in the list.
Okay.
Because it would have been unfair to leave him behind and go and bring Kwame Ban and others also to be good. That would have not been justice at all.
Sure. Now, what brother Chemajan, then Omukuno?
I wasn't there. So you and me were not there. I can only speculate on the reports I go out in London.
Okay, another time, no, my friend, I'm not this uncle mono.
Correct.
Said there's a lot
of different matter altogether.
Different matter altogether. And at another time, Messa from Osahine.
We don't want to spoil the appetite for what you have managed. You are the only who are watching me. I extracted this information from me because of your dogged patience and determination to dig for the truth. Doesn't matter how much it hurts.
Yeah, there was a pan. Now we would build upon what you've just said to us. Yeah, there was a pan.
Anytime, you are welcome.
Yeah, that's it.
Utie Oha Echi Punk no Needs FM.